Hey, Crypto Growth fam, how's it going? This is your host Shazib signing in. We're back with another video, folks. QNT connecting the entire financial system. It's going to be an interesting one, guys, so make sure to watch till the end. And, folks, for those of you who are new to the channel, we primarily discuss utility coins and potential gems. If you're interested in any of that stuff, then subscribe the channel and hit the notification icon for regular videos. Anyways, folks, let's see how QNT is connecting the entire financial system. First, folks, let's see what's happening with some technicals and prices over here. This is Crypto Nerd. QNT has clearly bottomed out on the monthly and other time frames. If you have survived this, then congratulations, as the only way from here is up. Okay, so mind it, $2,000 per Quant is just a $28 billion market cap, merely a $28 billion market cap. You might say that not merely, because $28 billion is a huge market cap. But folks, for what QNT is doing, we've seen good projects hit much more than this. So for what Quant is doing, $2,000 per Quant is certainly possible in the medium term. And you can see a lot of crap projects even crossed those figures. This is what I'm talking about, folks. Just meme and shit coins, they have passed those figures over the course of time. But so why not QNT? As one of the most realistic and legit project in the entire crypto infrastructure, folks. Look at this at the moment. So let's hope that the price picks up soon. Why can't it do it? You have to see the entire infrastructure. Quant is trying to change the game. This is X Finance Bull over here. They told you to chase memes. You looked at infrastructure. QNT isn't here to trend. This is not just a short-term trend. It is here to connect the entire financial system, folks. This is what we're talking about. Why is that? The associations, the partnerships, the collaborations, Project Rosalind, central cbdcs, the collaborations with the Bank of England, they are all writings on the wall. Look at this: ISO 20022, Swift, Oracle, Nvidia, you name it, folks. This is what we're talking about. Still think QNT is just another altcoin. Repost if you're holding the future. Look at this. Why consider investing in QNT? This is the question. Number one, interoperability leader. When it comes to the word interoperability, Quant has been one of the first movers in this sector, in the space of interoperability. Overledger positions QNT as a pioneer in a high demand sector. The word interoperability became cool after Quant started using it time and again. Trusted partnerships backed by institutions like the Bank of England and Oracle, especially in CBDC projects, which I talked about a moments ago. Growth potential. Analysts predict $500 by end of 2025, but folks, I think I tend to be a bit conservative when it comes to prices. I'm not a huge fan of price predictions anyways. I am a fan of price predictions, mind you, but not of timelines. I do not know when, to be very honest. I hope that it is by end of 2025. Possibly to $2,500 by 2030 with favorable conditions. The tokenomics are scarce, limited supply, and developer demand for MApps can drive value. Bear market resilience, proven ability to deliver returns in tough conditions. Folks, I'll add one more thing, that whatever project or whichever project builds during the bears are the ones that have the potential to succeed during the bull. A few of the projects have the potential to absorb the crash, absorb the pressure of a bear market. I've seen so many projects, folks. I'm not going to be naming them, but a lot of projects in the crypto space that are totally dead in the bear. When I remember the 2021 bull run, I remember vividly that these projects had such a huge volume back in the day. I saw a certain project today, and the volume was merely $250, folks, from hundreds and thousands of dollars, $1 million, all the way to $250. I mean, this is how brutal the bear market is, folks. Look at this, the partnerships: Oracle, Pay.uk, Hamburg, Crowds, Amazon Web Services, Cool, UK Cloud, Hyperledger. These are some certain connections, or certain potential connections. Alliance Block. By the way, Nexera has been performing not as good as expected, but let's hope that they reverse their destiny as well. Let's see how it goes. A lot of people, the bear has been brutal on a lot of projects, folks. Let's see how resilient these projects are. Nvidia, Quant QNT is ISO 20022 compliant, aligning with Swift's global messaging standard for financial transactions, which enhances its interoperability with traditional finance systems and positions it as a key player in bridging blockchains with stablecoin ecosystems for efficient cross-border payments. ISO 20022, Swift, this is great. Furthermore, look at this. This is C Traders over here breaking Project Meridian FX from the BIS Innovation Hub plus Bank of England, Banque de France, Bank at Italia, okay. Bundesbank and ECB proves that wholesale payment infrastructures can be interoperable via technologies for FX transactions. QNT. Let's check this video out, folks.
Project Meridian FX proves that wholesale payment infrastructures, such as real-time gross settlement systems, can interoperate with each other via new technologies. The joint project between the Bank for International Settlements, Bank of England, Bank of France, Bank of Italy, Deutsche Bundesbank and European Central Bank explored synchronizing foreign exchange transactions. It demonstrated that these transactions could be settled atomically across jurisdictions and across different types of infrastructures. Synchronization is a process whereby two or more assets are settled atomically when the transfer of one leg of the transaction, such as buying a currency, happens only if the transfer of the other leg, such as selling another currency, occurs. To test the atomic settlement of foreign exchange transactions, a synthetic version of the UK RTGS system was connected via a synchronization operator to 3 experimental Eurosystem interoperability solutions: the DL3S solution developed by the Bank of France, the TIPS hashlink solution developed by the Bank of Italy, and the Trigger solution developed by the Deutsche Bundesbank. The synchronization operator coordinated the movement of central bank money between accounts. It was based on distributed ledger technology, allowing either single or multiple operators in different jurisdictions on a shared network. Meridian FX allowed the synchronization operator to provide gross settlement for certain transactions, for example those that end users might consider urgent, and batch settlement for less urgent transactions. Meridian FX sought to address some of the actions called for in the G20 cross-border payments roadmap. For example, reducing foreign exchange settlement risk using payment versus payment transactions, and establishing realistic interoperability links between the wholesale payment infrastructures of different countries. Synchronization could also mitigate some of the liquidity risk and credit risk challenges in the foreign exchange market. Combined with the results of previous work undertaken by the BIS and the Bank of England, Meridian FX shows that synchronization can be used regardless of the asset or fund of the transaction involved and the technology of the ledgers, highlighting its potential use in other markets. Insights gained from the project will inform the work programs of the participants.
Look at this, folks. BIS Innovation Hub, Deutsche Bank, European Central Bank, Bank d'Italia. From what I understand, folks, a lot of different projects are now getting interested in blockchain, in new technology, folks. So this is really great for Quant and the likes that want to provide use cases to the institutions. And Quant is one of the projects that wants to become that connecting point, that bridge between different financial realms, folks. QNT will make millionaire $2,000. It is just the beginning. Thank me later, DGens. The hash horizon. Look at this. Overledger network is a scalable P2P network with layer 2 payment channels, enterprise and institutional grade multi-chain oracles. Connect any network to any network at scale without overhead or limits. Treaty contracts, deploy, query, and execute multi-chain smart contracts. Create applications that deploy and connect across multiple blockchains. Overledger in the midst of it all, folks, connecting blockchains, different institutions, banks. Look at this, banking APIs, JP Morgan, Citibank, Santander, and then we've got enterprise blockchains like Coda, Hyperledger, permissioned blockchains basically. And then we've got loads of other blockchains, as you can see over here as well, Cardano, Stellar Network, and others. Look at this, Ethereum. Yeah, payment APIs, Google Pay, Apple Pay, Amazon Pay, Samsung Pay, Walmart Pay, Swift, a huge infrastructure, folks, that the Quant network wants to provide use case to. Look at this, so many social media apps over here as well. This is awesome. This is C Traders again. It is true. Chainlink inputs cannot be verified without trust. I'm not a huge fan of the ongoing community warfare between Chainlink and Quant network, to be honest. But anyways, let's see what this post is all about, because I respect C Traders and always giving us good QNT news, folks. Anyways, Chainlink, the inputs that come back from Chainlink nodes cannot be verified in a trustless manner. Trustless means that no third party being involved. Basically, let's say I have a smart contract that needs to know what the weather is, and it asks a Chainlink node for the answer. I get back an answer stating that it is sunny today in my region, but how can I trustlessly verify that this is actually true? The short answer is that you cannot. Chainlink does not have a trustless way to verify whether the information given back to you is accurate or not, and instead relies on centralized verification and dispute resolution, in which other third parties might be involved, folks. So I hope that Quant network totally resolves this issue. This is the Quant monthly chart, and it is one to behold according to the bullish horse over here. This is the triangle getting narrower and narrower, as you can see. Let's hope that it gets narrower and it does not break through the support over here, and instead it goes up and breaks this resistance point over here and goes to unprecedented levels, unimagined levels, folks. Hidden gem, Da Vinci Sleeper, Quant network. It bridges blockchains for enterprise use with partnerships like SIA and Oracle at a $900 million market cap. He thinks it is a steal, predicting a 50x run as institutions adopt crypto in 2025 to 2026. Then again, not a fan of timelines, and then again, I think it can go way beyond this as well in the very long haul. But if the team delivers, that is, folks, because I know that a lot of projects can succeed or fail, as I always say. I always try to tell you guys that any project can succeed or fail, so you have to do your due diligence and you have to do risk management well. World of charts, testing crucial area, breakout can start strong recovery. Hopefully, folks, it happens. QNT tether, as you can see, if it breaks through this trend line over here, it has the potential to do really well. So yeah, again, some price points. This is from Phoenix Crypto. QNT is on the verge of breaking out above the falling wedge pattern and the moving average 50 on the daily chart. In case of a breakout, the targets are $86.2, the very first target, and then $103.2, and then we've got $117.0, and then we've got $130.8. Hopefully, I'm a fan of long-term hodling and investing, so not afraid of stop losses, to be honest. Sales over here says QNT exchange reserves are at extremely low levels, with supply drying up and demand surging. The stage is set for a major price move. Scarcity plus demand equals explosive upside. Don't miss the wave. Hopefully it does well. Tokenizer with a post over here. We can cap this video out with a tokenizer banger. Let's hope that it is. Another year, let's just a moment, yeah. Another year, another QNT showing at EBA day. EBA equals Euro Banking Association. In other words, this is an EU body backed event, and Quant's once again an exhibitor here. Gilbert Verdian will be on the panel around FinTech X Bank collaboration. So look at this. This is in the bold. From Rosalind using API layer to interoperate banks and fintechs together, to the UK RLN with Overledger's orchestration as the common point of access for all parties. This is why we're saying that Quant is the connection between different worlds. It is the connection that it is providing to the world of finance. This is great. It'll be exciting to see what is revealed here with all these other leaders in finance around. One thing is for certain, Quant is in good company here as the only distributed ledger technology project surrounded by leaders in banking, folks. This is awesome. Our founder and CEO, Gilbert Verdian, will be joining a panel titled Optimizing FinTech Bank Collaboration, where they'll be discussing how the relationship between banks and fintechs will evolve in 2025 and beyond. The Quant team will also have a presence in the exhibition. This is huge, folks. Quant is indeed trying to be at the heart of the critical dialogue on the future of money. It is trying to be at the heart of finance in general. So, folks, what do you guys think about Quant being a connecting point? I would really like your opinions. Do hit the comment box below and let the community know. Anyways, guys, this was it for the video. If you liked it, make sure to like, share, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification icon if you're interested in utility coins and potential gems. And folks, you can also check out Decent and its discounts by following the link in the description box below. Until next time, stay blessed and stay tuned. Thank you very much, everyone.